Okay, all praise, glory, and honor is most certainly due to the Most High, the God of the patriarchs, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Peace to you, in the name of His Son. Count it to be a blessing each and every time that I come before you, preach the word of God. Never thou count it as a light thing to do so. I just want to deal with just what happened this weekend, and unfortunately, this is something that has been going on time and time again. Our people are engaged in a lot of inappropriate behavior, and in addition to that, we have the audacity and the unmitigated gall to not be accountable for that particular behavior, not holding people accountable, and look for various excuses. While you would never hear me say that our tenure here has not been full of programs against us from the moment we stepped foot on this land. Nevertheless, that being said, we have to be accountable for the things that we do that are inappropriate. And I just want to read this article. I'm not going to keep you long. I'm going to read a little bit of scripture. I'm going to read this article. This is from CNN, and it says, children are among the victims of July 4 weekend gun violence across the U.S. A 7-year-old girl playing with children in Chicago, an 8-year-old Atlanta girl riding with her mother, and an 11-year-old boy running to get a phone charger in Washington, D.C. were among the victims of gun violence over the July 4th weekend. The violence comes amid an uptick in shootings and homicide in American cities. The girl in Chicago was visiting her grandmother in the Austin neighborhood Saturday evening, playing with other children when a car pulled up and 3 people got out and opened fire on a group of people, the Chicago Police Department said. The 7-year-old was shot in the head and died at John H. Stroger Jr. Hospital of Cook County, Chicago, police spokeswoman Jessica Rocco said. The 32-year-old was wounded, she said. Quote, "You got to be tired of this," Chicago Police Department Chief of Operations Fred Wallace said. Chicago's heart gets broken again. Austin's heart gets broken again. You got to be tired of this because, damn it, I'm tired of this. Mayor Lori Lightfoot, in a series of tweets, lamented another child whose hopes and dreams were ended by the barrel of a gun. She asked anyone with information to come forward. Shootings across the U.S. In the nation's capital, 11-year-old Davon McNeil was killed Saturday night after a group of 5 young men began shooting in the southeast part of the city, Mayor Muriel Bowser and the Metropolitan Police Department said. Davon was taken to a hospital and pronounced dead. The shooting occurred around 9:30 p.m., MPD Chief Peter Newsom said. Davon was shot in the head moments after he and his mother stopped in the neighborhood to visit the boy's grandfather, told CNN. The youngster jumped out of the car to run into his aunt's house to grab a phone charger, said grandfather John Ayala, who founded the D.C. chapter of the Guardian Angels and has been fighting gun violence for many years. His mother, sitting in the car, heard gunshots and saw her son duck. She thought he was trying to dodge the bullets, Ayala said, but then noticed he wasn't moving and found he'd been shot in the head. Right here in our own backyard. Ayala raced to the hospital, he said, and his mom was just crying. My baby, they took my baby. The thing that's so bad is we were all supposed to be out of town on a trip, Ayala said, but we decided to cancel it because the COVID cases were so bad. He was supposed to be gone, but we canceled the trip to be safe. He gets shot and killed right here in his own backyard. Bowser announced a $25,000 reward for information leading to the arrest of those responsible. The public's help is dire in bringing to justice the perpetrators of the horrendous killing of 11-year-old Davon McNeil, the mayor said in a tweet. Atlanta shooting. Atlanta Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms also asked people to forward with, I guess they mean to come forward, with information after an 8-year-old girl was shot Saturday night near the Wendy's where Rayshard Brooks was killed last month. I'm asking you to please honor this baby's life. Please, if you know who did this, please turn them in, Bottom said at a news conference Sunday. We're fighting the enemy within when we are shooting each other up in our streets, the mayor said. You shot and killed a baby, and it wasn't one shooter. There was at least two shooters, she said. Sequoia Turner was riding in a vehicle with her mother and an adult friend downtown, according to police. The driver was attempting to enter a parking lot where a group of people had illegally placed barricades, and someone in the group opened fire on the vehicle, according to police. Bottoms want people to have the same passion for any community violence that they have for police reform, she said. Georgia Governor Brian Kemp offered his condolences Sunday, posting on Twitter, "Our hearts absolutely break for this precious life senselessly taken. Marty, the girls, and I are praying for the Lord's comfort over Sequoia's family and loved ones in the face of this tragedy. Police are offering a $10,000 reward for information leading to the girls' killers." Alabama mall shooting suspect arrested. In Alabama, police arrested a suspect in the shooting death of an 8-year-old at the Riverside Galleria Mall in Hoover, south of Birmingham on Friday, according to the Hoover Police Department. It's the same mall where police killed Mantic Bradford Jr. on Thanksgiving night 2018. Montez Moses Miracle Coleman, 22, of Birmingham, was arrested in the death of Royda DeMarco Giles, 8, police said in a news release. He was being held Sunday in the Jefferson County Jail on 1 charge of murder and 3 counts of assault, police said. CNN has not been able to determine whether Coleman has legal representation. Coleman was taken into custody Friday after officers responded to reports of a man running through a hotel parking deck with a firearm. Coleman had gotten into an argument with a group of men and they exchanged fire, police said. 3 others who were hurt are believed to have been innocent bystanders caught in the crossfire. Police are seeking anyone who may be involved. NYPD officers injured. Gun violence also shook New York over the holiday weekend, with at least 34 shooting incidents affecting 51 victims, according to New York Police Department statistics. In one incident, 2 officers were injured when a bullet struck the front windshield of a patrol vehicle in the Bronx before midnight Saturday, the NYPD said. Both were treated for minor injuries. It was unknown whether the bullet was stray or intentionally fired, and they are still trying to identify the shooter, an NYPD source said. Chief Terrence Monahan tweeted a photo of the bullet in the windshield, saying, "Today we are extremely fortunate to not be mourning the loss of hero cops in the Bronx who could have been killed last night when the police car was struck by gunfire. 3 others killed in Inglewood, Chicago." Another late Saturday shooting in the South Side neighborhood of Inglewood left 4 people dead, including a teen, and 4 more people injured. The shooting happened about 11:35, police said. The victims were attending a large street gathering when approximately 4 males walked up and began shooting, police said. The suspects fled the scene. 2 people were pronounced dead at the scene, and a 3rd victim who had gunshot wounds to his chest and back died in the University of Chicago Medical Center. A 4th gunshot victim, a 14-year-old, was taken to Coleman Children's Hospital where he later died. Violent weekend in the Chi. According to CNN affiliate WLS, as of early Sunday, 67 people have been shot in Chicago over the weekend, 13 of them fatally. Chicago often sees more shootings in the summer months, an issue Lightfoot has pledged to address. This is her 2nd summer at the city's helm. Last weekend, more than 60 people were shot, 14 of them fatally, and 49 shooting incidents in the city. The Windy City is one of numerous locales, along with Philadelphia, Milwaukee, Los Angeles, and New York, seeing an increase in homicide rates this year. brothers and sisters. So you have all over the country, particularly, quite frankly, our people who have been in the streets, and it's not just us who have been in the streets, but have been in the streets, quite frankly, chanting the mantra Black Lives Matter. And I know people say, well, that's a Republican talking point, but the reality is that you cannot talk about the value of black life and then kill your children.